Also, I heard you're a douchebag.
Yeah, I could definitely.
You have this souped up car that is costing a stupid amount of money and you just refuse to get rid of it. Why?
Why? It's a dream car.
If you can't afford to live, I don't give a shit about your dream. I care about you living. I don't give
It's a dream car that I've always wanted.
I don't give a fuck. I care about you living.
I've always hated, people with Mustangs, and that's what it is.
Well, it's a Mustang. It's not that exciting as far as dream cars go. I'll be completely honest.
Oh, believe me, I would love to get into a different vehicle.
Good, it's not your dream car, so let's get rid of it.
I'm not going to sell the Mustang.
Why the not?
Because, like I said, it's a dream car. I'm not going to sell the car.
It's a car. Who gives a fuck? If you can't afford to live and you're about to get foreclosed on, get rid of the car.
Let's pay it off.
Yeah, but you're pumping an endless amount of money into it.
No, I'm not.
Come on, buddy. You got a $1,200 injector purchase. You're endlessly getting parts to modify it.
So I will speak on that.
You wouldn't even send us the VIN. You're the first one ever to never send us the VIN. Why the fuck wouldn't you send us the VIN so we can get the value?
Because I was so determined that I'm not going to sell this car.
And what's the fuck coming on a show where someone tells you what you should probably do?
Because with the injector, I'm going to just speak really quick on the injectors. I have returned those, but I swapped them out for other parts for maintenance and all that kind of stuff.
What's the car worth?
I would say about 23, 24.
Good. Sell it. Get a $10,000 car. Take care of your debt. The rest of it, I mean, it goes to paying off a fifth of your debt.
That wouldn't even put a dent in my debt. It
accelerates. A fifth is a dent, you dumb tit. That accelerates that progress really quick. That gets rid of minimum payments. That way snowball to it. You live at home as a 30-year-old. I don't give a fuck about your Mustang.
That's a pretty nice Mustang. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. You live at home with your parents at 30. You're a little boy.
Yeah. No, I definitely am not proud of living
at Hot Wheels over having any sort of independence.
With all the parts that I put into the car, I would thought that maybe it's valued a lot higher than 23, 24.
Okay, well, it's probably not because no one gives a
Yeah. No, I completely agree, but it's like, why sell it? I need a motor.
So that you can start pay off debt?
I have my...
You need a motor transportation, you'd get a $10,000 car.
That's paying towards my debt.
You're not, buddy, how much came in last month?
$5,000.
How much was spent last month?
I'd have to say $4,000.
$8,636. So you have no idea what the you're talking about. That is math. That is what was added up.
I would love to go into how.
We certainly will. What do you think happens on this show? So you're spending way more than you make. Paying off debt? What the f*** are you talking about? You're not paying off debt. You're not a debt payoffer.
Yeah, if you go through my record.
You paid a minimum payment to this first debt we're talking about. It takes 26 years to pay off. Shut the f*** up.
And, if this is the card that I'm thinking about, is this the Reflect card?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this card was a debt transfer.
Right. So instead of paying off debt, and that's what you consider paying off debt, all we do is just move debt.
I didn't say that was me paying off debt with that.
You said you're paying off debt.
I am paying off debt, but that card is from something that I did about 2 years ago.
Wonderful. 0% interest period just ended.
It did. Yeah. I have been
paying off debt, spending more than we make. Off. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Miscellaneous bullshit alone was $2,000. Going out to eat was $700.
That's
paying off debt. Shut the fuck up. That is your math. That is your normal shit. I'm living with mommy and daddy. Are they charging you rent?
No, they're not.
30-year-old baby preferring jerking off to his Mustang than having any sort of independence.
They would rather me get into a position where I can pay off debt by living home without paying rent. You are in a position to pay off debt, and you're not. I am paying off debt.
You are literally not. Shut the fuck up.
No.
You put a minimum monthly payment to it. That's you're jerking off to a Mustang. That's all that's happening.
Well, I'm doing more than just paying off the minimum. Not on that card. That is the minimum payment, but I'm paying off.
About to get foreclosed on. I don't want to hear it.
It's not a good position. I will
no, it is not. Yet it is the position that you are allowing and choosing. I just went over $2,000 in miscellaneous spending, $700 going out to eat. Shut up. That within itself is $2,700 of bullshit spending. You bring in $5,000. That is over half of your spending. What the f*** are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about.
I would love to figure out. Do you budget?
Clearly not, because you didn't know how much you spent.
But I know it's very loosely.
Then why? What's the point? What's the point of budgeting without budgeting?
I mean, I've heard about this whole 50, 30, 20, with the needs, wants, and saving and all that kind of stuff. But that's really the gist of it. I've tried it before.
You're in bad debt. You wouldn't be 50, 30, 20. You'd be paying off debt like crazy, getting a fully funded emergency fund. And then 50, 30,
I've listened to the whole David Ramsey stuff, and I have the app on my phone.
Kill you.
But it doesn't let me track all the cards that I have.
Okay, then use ours. It probably does.
Well, what is it? I'll download it.
So you use the app, doesn't connect to your card, so you can submit manual purchases if you need to, if you want to use his budgeting app. That's fine. What's wrong with that?
It does the transactions and all that, but it doesn't allow you to add the card to where you can automatically do your purchases through that. So it just was
just through his budgeting app?
No, what I'm saying is it wouldn't let me link my account, and it's for the Apple Card is what I'm talking about.
Apple Card doesn't allow account connections.
Yeah. So that was the issue.
That's
that was
Apple
having.
Card. That's not budgeting apps.
Yeah. So it was the Apple Card that was giving me that issue. So I
you have to submit your statements and it still works.
Well, I just stopped using it at that point.
So you've given up because the Apple Card doesn't work.
I wasn't giving up necessarily.
You didn't know how much you spent last month.
I figured that I could figure my spending.
You didn't
myself.
know how much you spent last month.
Yeah. And I didn't know that. I thought I was spending under what I was making.
Objectively not. Buddy, I don't know. This is just a transfer. You're not paying off debt. You're transferring debt. So Wells Fargo Reflect Visa card. Let's call it the Reflect card. Okay. Well, on this card alone, you owe $12,333.94 with a minimum monthly payment of $124 now. And that's all, of course, you made last month, even though interest is starting to accrue right now.
And that's before the interest. I think I looked at it recently.
Yeah, now the interest is charging
like 300
like
something.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
Yeah.
Which means your minimum, what is that, like $350?
Just about, yeah. It's like $325.
Hey, $325. That's your new minimum. Great. Even worse. I don't know how you'd survive that with your mortgage payment. $325. Getting in a house with this.
You see the situation that I'm in though with the mortgage. It's like if I pay it,
yes,
then I
you
have
were
no
a
money.
moron.
And I don't have any money to pay towards my minimum debts.
I know that now, but listen, buddy, we just saw what you spent on miscellaneous bullshit going out to eat. Like, shut up. That's objectively what you were doing.
Yeah, and that's why
around.
There's no way that I spent that much. I would love to go through the transactions.
What do you think this show is and what happens from here? That's what we're doing.
Let's get to it, because that's not the card.
I'm going through the document order that is placed in front of me. You moron. Buddy, I don't know. You think you're the producer of the show? I don't know what you think is going on here.
No, but Lindsay is the best.
Now, I know you're a big travel person as well, and you're endlessly just going to EDM concerts, doing VIP. You'll only go VIP because you need the exclusivity. So we transfer that so we can go to VIP bullshit shows.
Listen, have you been to an EDM concert?
Why would I?
It's amazing. Are you kidding me? It's the best. Have you ever listened to any EDM music?
Yes, I'm doing it right now.
That's pretty good, actually. You might be the next top hit.
Okay, I don't know what I get out of that. I do go to music, Austin City Limits Music Festival because there's a wider diversity of music than just...
I don't think I've ever listened to that music or like what that festival is.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care. But why the fuck are you living at home, jacking off to a car, spending bullshit endlessly, going VIP experiences at festivals all over the country? Who do you think you are?
Well, I love the experience. I love being able to travel and go to these concerts.
Mama's boy being enabled to just go around and destroy his life. Poor new girlfriend being dragged down, girlfriend.
She is a sweetheart. I love her to death.
Who the f are you to go VIP to all these experiences around the country? I never
said that I do all VIPs for this.
Buddy,
I just buy a ticket for it.
That's what you told the person you love, Lindsay.
Yeah. I mean, like, she does these upgrades for these tickets every once in a while.
Who does these upgrades for these tickets?
My girlfriend does.
That you pay for?
Sometimes she pays for it. Sometimes I do. But
recently, you live at home. You live at home, and you said my parents support my ability to stay home as long as I pay off my debt. You're going VIP to concerts. What are you talking about?
It's not that often that I go.
How often then?
Maybe like 3-4 times a year.
That's insane. Once a quarter is crazy. If you're living at home at 30.
You want to know insane? I went 7 times.
I don't give a shut the fuck up.